Well, some very valuable news, once again, coming out of God's time clock, Israel. Israel reportedly strikes near Damascus Syrian missile remnants found in Tel Aviv. This happened on September the 3rd, 2021, which is a day ago. Israel fired missiles over Damascus, activating Syrian air defense. The Israeli enemy carried out an air aggression from the direction southeast of Beirut, targeting some points in the vicinity of the city of Damascus. We can see prophecy unfolding right in front of us as Iran begins to occupy Syria, Damascus, operating out of Damascus. You know, this only started to happen about a week ago, where out of the brazenness that has occurred with Stan Afghani, we have seen a tremendous amount of movement of cohorts of Iran all the way to Syria. So it's kind of lining up exactly according to Ezekiel 37:38. Israelis to celebrate Rosh Hashanah without new restrictions. And obviously, because so many people have not only been abominated, but also been swabbed. And, you know, I'm laying the same level of value and importance in terms of the dangers associated with both of these items, these pharmacopoeias, which are the sorceries, both the protrusion into the nasal passages right up against the BB, which is called the blood-brain barrier, and obviously the abomination itself. You know, both items are completely about filling the human body with graphene. And as we see it saying here, that even though they believe these are slowing down, the eyes, the CIs are slowing, there's definitely a move in the direction of that. It seems the high holy days are being blamed as threatening a reversal and letting us know that the numbers are going to go up. So, you know, from what we see, from what's happening in the world, everyone is in synchronicity, step lock with each other. They're all in lockstep. So it's not favorable. You know, Israel was called to be apart, to stand apart, to be called out from the rest of the world, and yet it's involved in the same deceptions. The Israel president meets Jordanian king to cultivate ties. And this is interesting because this has just started to happen. And it's telling us, in essence, that Israel is looking at all of its surrounding allies urgently for assistance as Iran begins to encroach on its own space. Israel's president met with the Jordanian king this past week in a new sign of improved relations between the two countries. The president's office said Saturday, well, you know, man shall not cavort with the evil, the enemy, and what the Jordanians worship as a majority is definitely not Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, Jehovah. It's not our God. It's not the God, the creator of the universe. So, an alliance like this is not blessed in heaven. At the king's invitation, new President Isaac Herzog met King Abdullah II at his palace in the Jordanian capital, Amman, Herzog's office said in a statement. However, as we know, these things aren't going to go anywhere because, well, prophecy is unfolding at lightning speed. And as we enter and near Rosh Hashanah, the beginning soon of Israel's New Year and the Feast of Trumpets, and there's varying information about when the Feast of Trumpets really happens or happened this year, we're definitely seeing that our blessed hope, the sign of his coming, is more at hand than it's ever been, ever. And that's all the news for today. I'll be back soon with some more.